Hi, this is Frances from Yoga Glow Studio. I'm going to be leading you through a new moon flow. So this is a really gentle, nurturing and flowy practice that hopefully you'll love. And the meditation is going to focus on manifesting and cultivating what you'd like to in your own life. So if you've got a couple of blocks at home, that would be great. And if not, you can find some cushions. So just coming to lie down on your back, we're going to start in a reclined butterfly pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. So I love to take this pose supported with blocks or cushions under the legs. With the arms, you can just reach them up above the shoulders, just relax the shoulders. And just allow yourself to settle in, softening the face. And relaxing the jaw. Just letting go of the day. And just allowing yourself to become fully present and aware in this moment. Going within to that place of deep inner quiet, where you can connect to your true self, or divine self, however you want to see it. Just being aware of the breath. And maybe engaging your Ujjayi oceanic breath now. So at the time of the new moon, it's a wonderful time to go within. The new moon is sometimes known as the dark moon. Everything is in darkness, and at this time we can sow the seeds of intention. And you can imagine yourself planting those seeds into rich, fertile soil. So our meditation will be around this. So let's just release the blocks if you have them, or the cushions. And we're just going to bring the left sole of the foot down or onto the outer edge of that left foot and come into a half happy baby. So bringing the two peace fingers of the right hand round the big toe. Or if you can't hold the big toe, just hold the edge of the foot or the ankle and just focus on drawing that foot forward, getting a big stretch in the back of the right leg. And with the left knee falling open to the side, you're just basically providing a counterweight so the hips stay grounded, lower back grounded on the mat. And let's just bring the left sole of the foot down to the mat and cross the right ankle onto the left thigh. And let's find half happy baby. So just reach through for the back of the left thigh. If you can't quite make that, you can always keep the left foot down and find a cradle style pose, maybe a little bit of movement within that cradle, rocking. Otherwise, just finding your reclined pigeon, the hands behind the thigh or onto the left shin, and draw everything in. Good, and then from here we'll just tee out the arms nice and wide and just keep the legs in position and bring them down to the left side. So the left sole of the foot comes down, and you might want to just draw that left foot in a little closer to the body, or you can bring the left hand onto the inner right knee, maybe look over the right shoulder. You can always close the eyes at any time. It might feel more comfortable to keep the hand on the ankle. Just breathing into that big IT band stretch, outer hip, And then we'll just come back to center. And you can find your half happy baby on the left side. So right knee falls open to the side. You're on the outer edge of the right foot perhaps. Just pulling firmly on that left foot. Big stretch for the left hip flexor, the back of the leg. Just staying with your steady ujjayi breath to keep you anchored in the moment. Connecting mind, body and spirit together. Half happy baby. Sorry, reclined pigeon. Moving into this now. And keeping the legs in position, teeing out the arms. Let's find our IT band stretch. Just playing with the angle until you can feel it. And we'll come back to center. You can find a big stretch, reaching through the whole body, maybe lifting the small of the back and stretching through the core, and then relaxing the whole body down again. And 2 cleansing breaths here, just letting go of any stress from the day, any stuck or stagnant emotions. Big inhale, out the mouth, and again inhale, and release. Good. So from here you can roll on the spine to come up, or you can roll to one side to come up. So you choose how you want to come up onto your mat. And then just, if you've got socks on or you need to tie hair back, just making any adjustments you need to here, maybe taking a sip of water. And when you're ready, just coming into all fours. So setting up in your tabletop position with the hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. When you're ready, first neutralize the spine, then inhale, shine the heart forward, drop the belly, and exhale, push into the hands, round and contract. Inhale forward, and exhale to round. Inhale forward, exhale to round. Good. And then from here we're just going to make our way into our first plank pose. So you can lift up and find your plank pose. So really draw the crown of the head forward, lift the belly to the spine, scoop the tailbone under, maybe a micro bend in the elbows here. Just stay with the breath. And when you're ready, let's inhale, shift the weight forward. And exhale to lower onto the belly, knees, chest, forehead, or maybe in one line coming down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, little baby cobra. Then exhale down. And again, inhale up, tucking elbows to waist. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, press the table. And exhale, we'll find wide-legged Balasana, child's pose. So you can reach the arms forward, out in front of you. Forehead comes down. Just relax here, staying with the breath. And just melt down into the ground. Just tuning in to this quiet, still mind, connecting to yourself, noticing how you feel. Good. And when you're ready, making your way up, and we'll just find our way into downward dog. So walking the feet back. From here, just paddling out the legs, bending and straightening the legs. Warming up the legs and lengthening out the spine. Good, and then you can just see about getting the chest a little bit closer to the thighs, lengthening out. And we'll take 2 cleansing breaths here. Big inhale, exhale, and again. And when you're ready, bending the knees, looking forward. Let's make our way up to the top of the mat, finding a ragdoll with the feet hip width or a little bit wider. You can nod the head yes, and shake the head no. Good. And then from here, bring the feet hip width all together, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, palms to the heart. Good. We'll do 2 rounds of sun salutation C. So coming to the top of your mat, feet hip width apart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, right knee down. Inhale as you shine the heart forward. Exhale into plank. Inhale to stay. And exhale to shift slightly forward and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, right leg steps forward. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Second side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left leg. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, shift slightly forward and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, right leg steps up. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Second round, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Half lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, left leg. Inhale. Exhale, right leg. Half lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just for a moment, bringing the hands onto the upper chest, one over the other, and breathe. And maybe you can feel the heart beating under your hands. Feeling that sense of vitality and energy through the whole body. And just bringing the hands now beside you, palms facing up, rolling the shoulders back in your Tadasana, mountain pose. letting go, noticing how the heart rate slows down. Coming back to your steady Ujjayi breath. Good. When you're ready, we're going to come into your chair, Utkatasana. You can either bring the feet together with the big toes together and about 1 inch between the heels, or feet maybe hip width apart. And inhale into chair. Exhale to sink the hips back. And see if you can engage the lower belly to lengthen even more through the lower back. Just staying with your breath here. And you can either have the hands out a little bit wider to relax the shoulders, or you can see about more traditionally in this pose you'd have the arms up, but often, especially for Western bodies, shoulders, it brings more tension into them. So just find the position that feels supportive of your body. One more inhale here. And exhale, let's dive forward, folding at the hips. Halfway lift. And just stepping back into Warrior Two. Left leg parallel to the back edge of the mat. And settle in. Just make sure front heel's in line with the back heel or the back arch. Shoulders, arms parallel to each other. And shoulders over the hips. And breathe here. As you peel that left hip open and draw the right knee open. Just staying with the breath and staying still. When you're ready, inhale, reach slightly forward. And exhale, reaching up and back for your reverse warrior. And stay with the breath here now. Maybe looking up. And one more inhale. And exhale into your side angle. So you can either keep the forearm resting on the front leg. You can find your beach ball variation with the arms spiraling the heart a little bit open. You can maybe bring one hand down. So choose the version that suits your body today. I'm going to find beach ball arms, my favorite variation. Really working the core and the obliques. And then when you're ready, just coming back up into Warrior Two. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale, we'll cartwheel the hands down to the top of the mat. And we're going to find a twist here, so you might want to bring the right foot out slightly and just find that alignment for yourself and your body first. Reaching forward through the crown of the head, and then left hand plants, right hand comes up. Keep breathing here, drawing the right hip slightly back. You can always drop the back knee down and find a twist with the back knee down as well. And then from here, moving into your side plank. So you can either roll onto the outer edge of your left foot now and bring the right foot to stack or stagger. Or you can drop the left knee down and find your adjusted version. Either with the right foot grounded or maybe lifting the right foot up. If the right foot's up, just check in that your knee is in line with the hip. Drawing the right hip slightly back. And then moving into plank or tabletop position. Shifting the weight slightly forward, lowering down all or perhaps halfway this time. Cobra or upward dog. And back to downward dog. Good. When you're ready, making your way up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale to chair. Exhale, sink the hips down. Stay with the breath here. Nearly all the weight in the heels. And one more inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Warrior Two, second side. Just keeping that one pointed focus Pressing down through both feet evenly. And when you're ready, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up and back. Breathe here in your reverse warrior. And then find your version of side angle pose. If you've gone for beach ball arms like me, keep spiraling the heart open. Just stay with your breath. And let's come back into warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale to cartwheel the hands down to the top of the mat. Again, aligning and finding your twist. Keep reaching up through the fingertips. And then find your version of plank that you'd like to take, either rolling onto the outer edge of your right foot and staggering the legs, or dropping the right knee down. And relax. No straining. Meeting your body where it's at today. And then table or plank pose. Finding your flow. Back to downward dog. Just finding a moment of stillness in your downward dog. And whenever you're ready, just coming into a yogi squat at the top of your mat, stepping or hopping up to the top of your mat, and just sinking the hips down here, maybe bringing the hands to the heart. So totally relaxing the pelvic floor, and we're just going to work a little bit with the Muladhara, the root lock, by working with our pelvic floor. So linking the breath, we're going to inhale to relax the pelvic floor, and exhale to squeeze and lift up. Inhale to relax. Exhale to squeeze and lift. And again, inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze and lift up. Good. Using your elbows to press the hips open even a little bit more, or press the knees open to open the hips more, I should say. And then come down, take a seat, bring the soles of the feet together. Draw the sit bones back, and just allow yourself to fold forward into your Supta Baddha Konasana butterfly pose. So just like we started, but forward folding this time. Coming back up, and we're just going to come down onto our backs, so you can allow yourself to roll down onto your back. We're going to find our bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, so you can just walk the feet back towards the fingertips, bring the arms to the sides, and just squeeze and lift the hips up, and maybe interlink the hands underneath, drawing the shoulders a little bit closer together. And keep drawing the tailbone forward to the front, so the knees are in line with the hips, and breathe. And very gently and slowly lowering yourself back down onto the mat. You can hug the knees in, the chest, maybe lift the head to the knees. And then from here, peel out the arms and just lifting up, pressing through the feet, lifting the hips up and settling them down to the left. And letting the knees drop to the right, finding a supine twist. Maybe bring the right hand onto the left thigh just to accentuate even more the supine twist. Relax the left shoulder down. And if anything, see if you can slow and steady the breath even more. And then we'll come up through center, realign the hips, then press into the hips, press into the feet, let the hips go down to the right. And find your twist the other way, looking over the right shoulder. Maybe the left hand onto the right thigh. And now coming back to center, and just going to make your way into Shavasana, ready for guided relaxation. So if you have any extra layers of clothing or a blanket you'd like to find, I would really recommend that you do, because you're going to be here for 10 or 15 minutes. So make sure that you get completely comfortable and completely relaxed. The spine should feel neutral, and the eyes can close. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and then exhale slowly and completely. Again, inhale, hold the breath, and then exhale completely. Release all thoughts, all stress, all doubts. Allow yourself to go within and connect to that place of inner quiet where you connect to your true self. Remember that you are divine and you are the creator of your life. When you connect to yourself like this, you will attract unlimited abundance in your life. Continue to breathe deeply and rhythmically in a way that feels natural and relaxing. Let your body soften with each inhale and relax deeper with every exhale. Breathing in through the nose slowly and deeply, and exhaling through the mouth, releasing all tension. With every breath, you are reprogramming your nervous system, calming the mind and entering the subconscious. This is the gateway to change. Gently move your awareness to the top of the head and relax the scalp. Relax your forehead, your eyes. Relax your jaw. Feel the neck soften and let your shoulders melt down. Feel the energy of relaxation flowing down your arms, your chest, your back, and let it flow through your abdomen, hips, thighs, knees, down your calves, into the feet and into the earth. Feel the lungs expand with each inhale, delivering oxygen to your blood and moving life into every cell in your body. With each exhale, allow the muscles in your body to relax more deeply, allowing yourself to release in both mind and body. Continue to breathe deeply and evenly, allowing yourself to enter even more fully into a deepened state of relaxation. Continue to focus on the breath as you allow yourself to become more and more relaxed. And now your entire body is free of tension. As you continue to breathe deeply and evenly, we attune to the vibration of the heart. This is where we connect to our deepest truth. When resting in this space and quietening the mind, we become clear of what it is we need in our lives so that we may find peace and balance. As we immerse ourselves in the sacred temple of our heart, we begin to connect with the field of infinite possibilities and abundance. Remember that the universe responds to you, to who you are being. So connect to your deepest self by going inwards and be you. You are now in the place of receivership, so think about what you would like to manifest in your life. Maybe you'd like to attract a healthy and loving partnership, or explore a more fulfilling line of work. You might need to find a way to slow down your life and find more balance and spaciousness. You might need to strengthen your ability to trust and to let go. It all begins with setting intentions. So let us take a few minutes now to reflect on our lives and think about what it is we'd like to cultivate and to manifest. Become very clear about what you plan to focus on and cultivate in your life. Visualize your intentions clearly and imagine that you are planting your seeds of intention with love and care into the fertile soil of universal consciousness. And now that you've become clear on your intentions, imagine yourself lighting a candle. The flame represents a declaration of your intentions to the universe. Remain focused on the flame and your intentions. Keep the breath steady and even and continue breathing like this, focused on the flame of your intentions and allowing them to be absorbed into the cellular memory of the body. Take a deep breath in and exhale, letting go. And again, inhaling and letting go. Let us have a moment of gratitude for the supportive energies of this new moon. Over the coming days and weeks, create time to go within and be still, so you can be alert to the subtle language of the universe as it leads you into deepened understanding of the unfolding that takes place in your life. By setting our intentions, we've created a subtle vibration in consciousness, which the universe responds to by rising to meet that vibration. It's then up to us to take action when opportunities arise. These may be opportunities to hold higher understanding about ourselves and others. There may be opportunities to step more fully into the intended manifestation. Remain open to opportunities. Let go of control about how you think things should unfold, and be open to all opportunities and potential. Remember, you are a powerful creator, and the universe is completely in support of you. So it's time now to start to bring the awareness back, just deepening and lengthening the breath once more, and tuning into any sounds around you, or perhaps you can hear the rain outside the room where I am. Just bringing awareness back and maybe introducing some small movements in the body, circles of the ankles and wrists perhaps. And then when you're ready, perhaps finding a full body stretch as if you'd just awoken from a deep sleep. So like we started, a stretch through the fingers and toes. And then relaxing everything back down into the mat, just rolling onto your right side if that's comfortable for you. And just lying in a fetal position. Keeping the eyes closed. And when you're ready, making your way up to a seat, any comfortable seated position. And you can bring your hands back onto the upper chest, one over the other. And bringing the hands together in prayer. Let's bow our heads to honour each other. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you soon.